Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. So, in the last part of the video series, we spoke about what is price action trading and we discussed how to do price action analysis. So, in this particular video, we are going to talk about the foundation of price action trading. The first step you need to do when you want to be a price action trader. That is, you need to know how to draw the support and resistance. So we will talk about support and resistance, we will talk about drawing the support and resistance, and we'll also discuss about a concept known as swing points. And apart from that, there are actually two different types of support and resistance. We will discuss what are those. So we will discuss all these topics in this particular video. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and also if you get any questions or any queries, leave it in the comments below. Alright. So without wasting any further time, let us get started. So here are some of the theoretical key points you need to keep in mind. So first of all, when we talk about support and resistance, there are actually two different types of support and resistance. We have horizontal support and resistance, and we also have parallel support and resistance. Alright. So let me diagrammatically show both of them. Let me show you how both of them look like. Okay. And here is the diagrammatic example of both horizontal support and resistance and parallel support and resistance. So you can notice the diagram on the left edge of the screen over here. So at the bottom you can see the horizontal support and resistance, which is very common, which is widely used by many traders. And at the top of the left edge of the chart you can also see the parallel resistance and parallel support. So these type of parallel resistance and parallel support are also known as trend lines, or also known as channel lines. Okay. So both of these things are very important and they are super necessary to understand the market behavior. So here is another important thing you need to keep in mind. So before we talk about drawing this support and resistance, before I show you the examples of drawing them on the live market, you need to understand few things. So first of all, you should not draw the support and resistance everywhere on the chart. Alright, don't try to draw the support and resistance everywhere on the price chart. This is a very important lesson you need to keep in mind. And the second most important lesson is you need to keep it very simple. You don't have to overcomplicate things. So when it comes to price action trading, it's all about keeping things simple. We try to make things simple. We will try to get more clarity in our trading process. Don't try to draw the lines everywhere. Don't try to make it complicated. So just keep it simple and focus on the major levels. Alright. Okay, so being said that, in this particular video, I will show you how to draw the horizontal support and horizontal resistance using a simple concept known as swing points. And in the second part of this particular video series, we will talk about drawing the parallel support and parallel resistance. Alright. So if I do all the things on the same video, it may become a little longer and it will become a little harder for you to grasp. So I'm just breaking down the video into two different parts. So in the first part of this video, we will discuss more about horizontal support and horizontal resistance. In the next part of the video, we will talk about parallel support and parallel resistance. Alright. Right now, I'm looking at ITC Limited one-day chart. So right now, as you can see, we can see a kind of a sideways market behavior on the stock prices. We can see that the stock prices are moving back and forth. Back and forth. It's just fluctuating widely over here. And since from 9th December 2020 till 15th of July, we can see a kind of a range bound market behavior or sideways market behavior in ITC stock prices. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a simple concept known as swing points. And using that particular swing points, we can easily identify proper support and resistance. Alright. So let me show you the concept of swing points right over here. So what I'm going to do is just like what I have marked here, I'm going to mark all the major turning points that I can see on the prices. Alright. So you see these major points where the prices have actually reversed, right? Say for example, from this point to this point you can see a sharp fall, and again from this point to this point you can see a sharp rally. So all these are major turning points. So first what I have to do is I need to circle up all these major turning points. Let me do that. So let me circle up these major turning points over here. Alright, so right now I have circled all the major turning points over here, right on the chart. So these turning points that you see here, right? So this is what we call as swing points. So to point it out in a simple manner, we can consider them as swing points. So these are all swing points. You can see them over here. So if it has happened in the top, we call them as swing highs. If it has happened in the bottom, we call them as swing lows. So before you start to draw the support and resistance, the first and fundamental step is that you need to mark all these major swing points. You need to mark them properly right on the chart. So once after marking the swing points, what I have to do is I need to connect the swing points using the trend lines. So I'll just take a kind of a trend line over here. We have a wonderful tool on this particular platform. So here I can see the trend line tool. I will take this particular trend line tool and I'm going to connect them right through these turning points. So let me do this. So let me just make the lines a little darker over here. So let me change the color. Let me put them in, let me put them in blue color. So let me just connect all these turning points one by one. So 1, 2. So I have connected all the major swing points over here. I have connected them using this dark trend line. So now what I have to do is I need to remove all the circles over here. So let me quickly remove all these circles. So I have removed all the circles over here. So now what I have to do is I need to connect all these turning points. Alright, so first I will try to hide the price chart, and then using a kind of a horizontal range or a horizontal rectangle, I will try to connect all these major points from where the prices have bounced off, right? So we can see a kind of a pattern here, right? We can see a kind of a proper pattern on the price, isn't it? So let me connect the patterns. Let me connect all these major bounce backs using this simple horizontal rectangle, just like this. So let me extend this quickly on the left hand side as well. So once I have connected the major bounce backs using a horizontal range just like this, all I have to do is now I have to remove all these lines. Alright, so I just have to remove them. So they are just used for identifying the price action. So once I have identified the price action, once I have drawn the zone, or once I have drawn the line here, I have to just remove them. Okay, so let me do that. So I have removed all the major lines here. So now I just have to switch back to the price chart. I have to look at the candlesticks right now. So let me click on the show hide option here. Alright, so there it is. This is the horizontal support line, and we can clearly see the support line right on the price chart, right? And not only that, we can notice that every time when the prices came to this particular line, the prices have bounced back. We can see some good demand from here, isn't it? And now you can notice once again the prices are testing the major support level or the major support zone, which is over here. So every time when the prices came to this zone, the market has bounced back. The prices have quickly bounced back from this particular level. So once again right now the prices are testing the level, so we may see another bounce back if the buyers are strong enough. Alright, so this is how we draw the horizontal support. And another important thing you can notice is this particular support is not just a line, it's actually a zone, right? So it's not a particular level. Okay, so support and resistance are not levels, they are actually zones. So most of the people, they try to draw the levels, they try to mark the levels across the price action, and they try to say, okay, this is the particular support level, this is the particular resistance level, something like that. But support and resistance is more like a zone. Alright, so try to keep in mind, they are not just level, they are a cluster of levels. So for example, when we look at the support over here, we can see the support all the way from 201 to all the way till 200, right? So all the way from 201.50 to till 200.30, that entire zone is the support zone. We can see the demand completely from this particular area. This whole area is creating the demand on the stock price. Okay. Once again, here is an important key point. So support and resistance is actually a zone, it's not a level. So whenever you are drawing the support and resistance, make sure you are considering it as a zone, not like a level. So now we have seen how to draw the horizontal support zone just by using the swing points. Now let us see how to draw the horizontal resistance zone using the same technique. So let me look at another script, let me look at another stock, and let me show you the example. Alright, so let me show you how to draw the resistance zone on this particular script. So right now I'm looking at HDFC Bank 4-hour chart, and currently the stock prices are trading at somewhere around 1500. So let me follow the same process. First let me mark all the major turning points. Let me mark all these swing highs and swing lows. So let me circle them using the tool here. So let me do this very quickly. So let me circle them up. So as you can notice the chart, I have circled all the major turning points, all the major swing highs and swing lows right on the price chart. So, and also you can notice I have left all the minor movements. So wherever I'm just looking some small minor moves, right? Minor swing highs and minor swing lows. I'm not considering those minor movements because they're not that much important. Especially if you're a price action trader, you need to focus on the major market behavior. You should ignore all these minor ones. Alright. So most of the traders, they try to pay attention to individual candles. They try to look at each individual candles. They will try to understand the price action behind each candles. Well, those kind of concepts, those kind of ideas are completely meaningless. They are not important for us. So always keep in mind, if you are a price action trader, focus on the major market behavior. Alright. Alright, so now let me connect all these turning points using the trend line. Let me do this. Let me take the trend line over here and let me connect them. So first one, second one, and then, let's go to the third one and the fourth one likewise. Okay, so right now I have connected all the major turning points. I have just connected the circular marks over here. So now what I have to do is I need to hide them. I need to just remove all these circles. So let me do that once. Alright, so I have removed all the circular marks from the turning points. So now I have to hide the price chart and I need to look at the pattern here. I need to look for the major spots from where the prices have actually fallen down. So I need to look at the points from where I can see a major sell-off. So from here I can see multiple times prices have seen major sell-off, right? So I have to just connect all these major setbacks. Okay, let me do this. Let me take the rectangular horizontal rectangle and let me just connect them right through the price chart, right through these sell-offs. Okay, so I can also connect them a little downside just like this. Alright, so once I have connected this particular setbacks, now what I have to do is I need to remove all these lines. They are not necessary. So let me do this. Let me remove them one by one. As you can see the chart, right now I have removed all the major lines which I have drawn earlier. So now I just have to switch back to the candlestick chart. So let me just switch back to the candlestick chart. Okay, so you can see this. Now I just have to make a little bit of adjustment here and there so that I can clearly notice the price action. Okay. All right. So there you go. So this is the horizontal resistance. So that's it. So that's how you draw the support and resistance. So all you have to do is mark the major turning points, look at the swing highs and swing lows, connect them, identify the structure, and then you have to draw the support and resistance. Okay. Simple as that. So if you can do this properly, you can identify excellent trading opportunities on the market. If you can master this one skill, you can definitely be a very good price action trader. Keep in mind. Okay, so Right now, if you look at the price action over here, we can notice that the market is just testing the resistance level multiple times. And you can see the prices are trying to trade above the resistance zone, right? So it's just trading closer to the resistance zone, which means the prices can move sharply from the resistance zone. You know, the buyers are trying to push the prices just above the resistance zone. All right. So once you can draw the levels, it's also very easy to read the price action. All it takes is a little bit of practice. Okay, cool. So we will talk more about drawing the support and resistance. We'll talk about drawing the parallel support and resistance in the next part of the video. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you tap the notification icon so that you can receive the video when I release it. At the same time, if you like to know more about me, if you like to read more about my trading style and more trading strategies, kindly visit my website www.tradingcoach.co.in. And also finally, if you like this specific video, if you like how I'm sharing my experience here, if you like my content, kindly click on the like button. We will catch up in the next video. Thanks.